613 bodybuilding, kind of a big deal. What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've made a video. So this video is a intro back into my off season. I haven't made a video in a while. 613 bodybuilding is still well and alive. However, I know that there hasn't been much content produced lately. I've been extremely busy with getting back to life things, and my job takes a lot of time, and I just haven't had the opportunity to make videos for you guys. That being said, I was at the new Lansdowne Park gym, which is the new right next to our football stadium in Ottawa. We got a really nice gym that just opened, and a whole bunch of viewers who I had never met before asked me when I was making a video, and I was kind of dumbfounded that these guys were actually watching my videos, because personally I don't find myself that funny, and I don't find that content, well, the content, I mean, it's not always terrible. So the 613 bit and the workout videos I find pretty cool sometimes, but these little ranting videos, I don't know how good they are. I've been watching a lot of other rants from other YouTube viewers, and I know that there's some really interesting characters out there, like Vegan Gains. I believe this guy's from Toronto, and this guy can rant about just about anything or anyone, although it's hate-filled rants. And you know what? He's a very articulate, intelligent guy. He edits a lot of his work, and he puts together his arguments very well. He reminds me of a guy who probably spent a lot of time debating others in maybe a debate in a debate group, or maybe he was a major in, I don't know, philosophy, or because he talks about, you know, non sequiturs and straw men and all types of personal attacks that other people use in their videos against others, and he doesn't use any of those apparently, but he knows he does. I mean, his attacks are very structured, and he knows exactly what he's doing. That being said, interesting guy. It's interesting to watch. His opinions are well stated, and sometimes he has the research to back it. Now, Vegan Gains, I doubt you're watching my videos, but I just want to make it clear that although you back your information up with your journals from, I don't know, PubMed, or maybe you're going, maybe you're just using the synopsis. I don't know. Maybe do you read through the entire journal? Maybe you do. I'm assuming you do. Regardless, you can find research that contradicts other research, and I've said this in my videos. So really, you can really use that research that you're quoting or you're referring to back your position. Although there may be some other research that will back, let's say, Ben Pakulski's position. Let's say branched chain amino acids. I know you're not a big fan of branched chains, but anyways, Vegan Gains, he's probably not watching my videos. So that being said, if you are, you can quote me on the bro science, or you can, accuse me of being a bro scientist, because I don't claim to be anything else. I'm a psych major, and I didn't major in physiology or nutrition. And I know your philosophy, I know your tricks, I know your arguments, and I know how you structure them. And very well done. Very well put together. I don't have time for that shit. But that being said, interesting guy to watch. Another guy to watch. He's subscribed to my channel, House of Gains. Brian, he's from Belleville. He's a pro wrestler, or not a pro wrestler, I guess semi-pro, whatever you call it. I'm going to do a collab with him when I have time. Super cool guy. Works at the GNC. I'm not sure what else he does, but he's a very interesting dude, and he's really getting into bodybuilding. So I'd like to see him on stage, because he'd be a massive dude. Okay, so what's in the supplement bag for the off season? That's what I want to talk about right before I talk about the Phil Heath comments to Arnold, because I just wanted to, or comments with regards to Arnold's physique, where he's rebuking this whole bodybuilders have to distend his stomach and whatnot, blah 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 blah. Okay, supplement bag. We'll get to that in a sec. Ooh, you guys, if you haven't watched RX Muscle, the Iron Debate, there's a really good Iron Debate with Jerry Branham. Big Jerry Branham fan, and Dave Palumbo and Chris Aceto. It's a really cool, there's a really cool Iron Debate if you go to rxmuscle.com. Okay, just want to say that because I was watching it the other day. Protein. For me, protein is protein diesel. I've been hooked on the mutant protein because it tastes so damn good. Ian Valier, if you're watching this, and I doubt you watch my videos, but he is my coach, and right now I'm in my off season, so I'm not going to you guys until in a little bit. Long story, but I will be back with TNT. They're an awesome team. Ian, if you're watching this, I don't eat protein as meals. They're supplements, and I enjoy my protein. So I've said it before, protein is not food. Do not replace your meals with protein. I have my 6 solid meals a day in my off season still. You guys should too. Intra MD. I've switched from Vitargo to Intra MD because it has branched chain amino acids, and my cheap source of Vitargo, we had a supplier here who had Vitargo for a very good price, is sold out, and I think they're going to be sold out indefinitely. So I'm looking for alternatives. I was using Gatorade for a while. 2 thumbs down for the Gatorade. I really didn't feel it. It wasn't digesting well. I felt like puking during the workout. Intra MD, so far so good. I've got to use like 3 scoops of this stuff because it's only 30 grams. But the bright side is I don't use my amino acids in my shake. I can just bring this with me. I don't have to bring my amino acids because it's already got amino acids and a whack load of leucine. In fact, 2.5 grams. And then there's branched chain cyclic dextrin, branch citric dextrin. Now, if you follow John Meadows, he'll talk about how this stuff goes right into the small intestine, digests really quickly. It's a great carb powder. John Meadows, I think, helped create this. If not, he's a prime nutrition athlete, but I'm pretty sure he had some input into how this stuff came out. Okay guys, and last of all, what I wanted to talk about was what Phil Heath said about Arnold's legs. So I've been watching a lot of videos on this topic, and truth be told, for his time, Arnold had fairly solid legs, I suppose. It was a different generation of bodybuilders, and the look was different. And I've said this in prior videos. I kind of like that look. Structurally, I think it looked more aesthetic. But anyways, I mean, that's neither here nor there. Should Phil Heath have said that Arnold had chicken legs? You know what? It's up to Phil, to say what he wants. I've always been the type of person who felt, I guess, a little bit disgusted by the way people just automatically assume that celebrities and, you know, not that Phil Heath is that big of a celebrity, he's Mr. Olympia for Christ's sake, but I mean, like, you know, yeah, when celebrities like, I was going to use O.J. Simpson for an example, but that's extreme. I mean, when someone cheats on their wife or something. Now, let's face it, people do this all the time. We don't typically judge them, but as soon as it's someone in the limelight, we freak out. So, do other people rant on Facebook about random crap? All the time. I see it all the time. Do people act unprofessional on Facebook? All the time. Do people say things they shouldn't? All the time. Are people in that position, or a position of authority, or should I say a position where they're placed above everyone by, I guess, our own standards, because we put them up there on their pedestals? Are they any better than us? Probably not. Do I like Phil Heath? I mean, I have nothing against the guy. Do I like him as an athlete? Not really. His aesthetic isn't my favorite. Do I prefer watching Kai Greene videos? Definitely. I prefer Kai Greene's philosophy, and I prefer his attitude. Does Phil Heath have a bad attitude? I don't think generally he does. I think he's really good towards his fans from the videos I've seen. I've heard stories about him, and I don't think they're true. So, that being said, I really don't know what to make of that statement. Did he have the right... should anybody say anything bad about Arnold? we all know it. Arnold's egocentric. Arnold can be a prick. He said a ton of bad things. Did Arnold give the sport its life? Yes. Now, is it sacrilegious to speak against Arnold? This is a tough one, and I kind of think that as a political move, I think Phil Heath kind of shot himself in the foot by doing that. As I said before, I think people are too hard on people who are in the limelight. But that being said, people who are with Phil Heath on the Olympia stage may have affected their placing this year. May it have shifted the political setting. It may have very well. So anyways, Arnold is the king of bodybuilding, undisputed. He put the sport on the map. Was it a bright move on Phil's behalf? Definitely not. Should we be judging Phil Heath as fans or bodybuilding spectators? Who cares? That's my attitude. Who cares what Phil Heath says? Let him say whatever he wants. I can say a bunch of garbage. Doesn't matter. Nobody would care. Why should anybody care what Phil Heath says? Arnold, I agree. The sport's gone in a little bit of the wrong direction with the mass. And I'd like to see Sean Roden kind of position it this year. Anyways, that's another video. So I'm gonna finish this video off by putting my recent lifts. I wouldn't say PRs because I didn't shoot those, but I was working out with some dudes at 10th line, some of the guys from Popeyes, Glenn McDonald. He thought it'd be a good idea to get a video. Now, it was for Instagram. Instagram didn't upload it because my Instagram's on a BlackBerry. It sucks, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I have the video. It's 14 seconds. I actually did 10 reps, very clean. That was following about 2 other sets of 10 reps. The first and the second set were immaculate. I don't even know where my strength came from today, but I thought I'd amend it because it was just really good bench, and I'm pretty sure my max rep today could have been in the 5s for sure. That being said, I didn't try it and I don't have it on video, so nothing to prove it. What else? Squat. My squat's gone up. Squat, not so pretty. Still, I think it's 6 to 8 reps of squatting. I was squatting, this was from last Saturday. This Saturday I was squatting and same amount of weight, but I think I kind of felt a pinch in my back, so that's not a good thing. Anyways, check out the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm back, so I'll see you guys soon. Alright, peace. That's it.